Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Today's Friday, guys, and let's do not break the tradition of the current week when we have dedicated this week totally to euro currency. So let's take a look again in the euro currency, because in the short-term perspective on the intraday charts, market now is turning to the retracement that we have discussed yesterday, and that will be an object for today's observation. Hardly market will show anything more during today trading session, and probably we will be focused on the retracement that we have discussed. On the daily chart, as you can see, it's really not much to comment. Yesterday, actually, you can see that market has formed some hint on the possible high wave pattern, although for the high wave it's a bit too small shadows of this candle. Mostly it indicates an indecision. So market has taken the pause right at the support. It's really significant support. It's 127 extension of the butterfly, yearly pivot point, and weekly pivot support one. This dark green line. So market could take some pause here, something of that sort, I suppose, and show some minor retracement to the upside. Meantime, other moments point on downward continuation. Particularly, there are three major points. The first point, based on the double top pattern that we have discussed yesterday. We just recall this pattern because in fact we have discussed this pattern early when we prepared analysis on the April. We said yes, this is long-term pattern, and the target of this pattern is 133.80, as well as 1618 target of the butterfly. That's the first point. The second point is that right now market stands below the monthly pivot support one. And the market stands below the pivot support one. It means that currently market stands with a bear trend. That this is not just a retracement after some upside trend, but this is real bearish trend that probably will take the continuation. And that's the second point. Well, and finally, the third point that tells about possible downward continuation stands with this butterfly itself. Because you can see that downward acceleration was really fast. Market has not shown any significant bounces. So just flat action, acceleration right to the 127 target. It usually leads to some deeper continuation. And from the fundamental point of view, as we have discussed as well, the overall situation is moderately supportive for the US dollar, because the recent data was nice. Non-farm payrolls, consumption, personal expenditures, the inflation, although inflation was mostly flat, but that it was not weak, and this is relatively supportive for the US dollar. Also, the Fed stands ahead, and this also will press on the market on the US dollar. I mean, on the European euro-US dollar currency pair will support dollar. The expectation of the Fed meeting at the end of the July, and Jackson Hole meeting in the early August. So investors will expect that Fed probably will tell something, and as we have relatively bullish signs for the US dollar, the investors will start to gradually and smoothly prepare for this statement, and so on. That's why in the nearest week I think that euro has not really big chances for any bounce. And on this overall sentiment, on this expectation, market probably will reach these areas 134, 133.80. It's really significant targets. And here on the next week, it's probably really good, something could happen. That's our current view on the euro currency. Meantime, speaking about the very short-term perspective, the retracement that we have discussed yesterday, let's take a look at the forward time frame chart. Here you could see that trend is bullish. You also could see some sort of the divergence here. Okay, and we have seen this, and we've got this recent strike up. Okay, right from the 1618 target of this ABCD pattern. I will contract the chart, you will see it, but you probably already guys remember it. This ABCD pattern, first target, as you can see, first consolidation right at the 100% extension. Although you can see that market has pierced it significantly, and only after that has turned to the retracement. Here again, you can see also some minor piercing and upward acceleration. So here we probably guys could get some ABCD to the upside, and if we will apply the harmonic swing, the retracement, the length of the retracement here, drag it here, you can see the same distance and drag it here. You also could see that this retracement points on 135.05 confluence resistance. That's normal. We also expect some minor retracement, and after that probably action down will continue. Maybe here we guys even could get some kind of the 3 drive pattern. So if we will measure this distance, you can see that this low stands at 1618 of this one, and if we will take, for example, this market will show the same retracement to the upside, 1618 will stand at 134.05. okay, it's very close. If retracement will be slightly higher, then market really could reach the 134, 133.90 area. Other words, market could reach the daily targets by this continuation to the downside. Maybe market will form some sort of the 3 drive here. But today probably we will take a look on this upward continuation. If guys we will calculate the ABCD pattern that based on this recent swings on the hourly chart, we will get that this ABCD pattern has the target is 135.05 area, right at the point of the confluence resistance. So we have here the confluence resistance and agreement. So that's really a solid reason for the market to reestablish downward action somewhere from this area. And that is what we particularly will be watching for during today's trading sessions. On the weekend, guys, I currently still don't know whether we will take a look at the euro currency, because on the current week and on the previous weekly research we have talked much about the current situation on euro, and I will see whether it will need some update or not. If not, then probably we will take a look at some different currency pair. I do not decide yet. Well, but today let's watch for this possible bounce up. That will be probably the final action that we will get on the current week.